And here we come. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining tonight. I really appreciate that. I want to welcome Carol. Hey, Carol, how are you?
I'm getting a quick drink.
Getting a quick
Honest, it's water.
It's wonderful. How are you doing tonight, Carol?
I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah, let's see who's here tonight. Looks like we have Mr. Richard Dolan himself. Hey, Richard, how are you?
Hi, Richard. Good evening.
And we have Tom Hayati. Thank you, Tom. How are you?
Hi.
McCartney Adam. There you go. Yeah. You may notice that Tom is a chef, so he has some knives out there.
Oh, my God.
Isn't that neat? Hi. Yeah. Hi, Squirrel.
Hey, squirreled away.
There you go. Yeah, wonderful. So, folks, I got some CDs. I'm gonna do $1 each. So these are CDs that could have marks on them. They can play just fine, no problem. But I don't like to put CDs out that have marks on them, so I typically just throw them out there in dollar bins. But I've been closed, and it's really good in the spring, summer, and fall because I could put them on the patio and just say $1 CDs off CD. People look at them and they come here and I grab them and they go crate digging. But anyway, so there you go. So first person chimes in, gets it. Carol's going to call it, and then when you're finished, just email me and the titles and the price, and I'll do my best to separate them and keep them together. So yeah. Let's see who else is here. Buy-in Space. Hello, Buy-in Space.
Hello, Buy-in Space. I think I just saw you a little while ago.
I think she goes. I think Buy-in Space goes by Myra. How are you, Myra? Yeah, thanks. She was on my Vinyl and Coffee this morning, and she said Myra. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Thanks for letting me look at those McCartney records. Oh, you're so welcome, Adam. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I appreciate that. So Adam says, thanks for letting me look through those McCartney records before anyone else today. And you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Yeah. So there you go.
Hi, Adam and C.
Yeah. It is all good. Absolutely. It's all good. I like Buy-in Space's a little image there. Yeah, so great. Hey,
Yeah.
And so Carol's going to call. She's going to look at the display. She's looking at the StreamYard display, so she's going to start calling. Now, some of these CDs are sealed. It's just that I don't think they're a $3 or $4 or $5 or more CD. And so I've been in other used stores and looked at them and like, oh my gosh. So there we go. So let's get started. This is a Christmas. Carol, I'm going to make you small.
It's about time somebody did.
There you go. And so there we go. This is a Christmas CD. ATF Records. It's a Christmas CD. Hey, I think it's Celtic. No, never mind. Produced by Cedric. I have no idea. Oh, the wine is on here. Oh.
Hi, Stephen Batten.
Stephen Batten's here. Hey, Stephen, how are you? Anyway, there we go. I'm going to have a lot of work to do because I got boxes and crates full of CDs, and I'll go as long as I possibly can go. This is really Martin. And folks, when I pack these up and ship them to you, I will definitely look. And if it just looks like it's unplayable, I will let you know.
So if you want one, just put the name in, and you've got it for $1.
Yeah. Oh, Buy-in Space, if you would, chime in with the title of the CD. There we go. This is Janet Jackson. And then at the end of the night, you can email me. There's a ticker. This is Prince. Okay. This is Patti Smith. So this is classical music. Yeah. Buy-in Space will like Prince. So I'm going to take Prince and I'm going to put her over here to the side. Thank you, Buy-in Space. This is yours. But Carol's going to be calling. I should have called it. So there you go.
Okay, I just saw her type in Prince just now, so you must have seen it before me.
Yeah. Well, I was just looking at it. We're looking at the same thing. Kenny G. So this is a CDR, so I'm going to put it to the side. Johnny Gill. There's another classical CD. And folks, these classical CDs are probably just as beautiful as they can be. This is Sean Colvin. I don't know what's in these boxes, Stephen. I'm just pulling them out one by one. Earth, Wind, and Fire. But they're all priced $1 each. This one's put in here incorrectly, so I'm going to straighten it up before I show you. But I like some Buddy Holly too, Stephen, that's for sure. This is Bruce Springsteen. I kind of gather Richard Dolan stopped by and he's already gone. Yeah, so here we go. Let's grab some more. This is Concrete Blonde. This is Patsy Cline. This is David Cause. This is The Story. This is a single, folks. It's The Story. It's a single. I wish I could turn that light off without turning everything off. This is a classical CD, but it's missing the information there. Here's another classical CD, folks. Yep. Here's another classical CD. I'm just going to take a look at this classical CD because I'm thinking these classical CDs, yeah, folks, this is just as beautiful as it can be. Yeah. I don't sell a lot of classical. Classical can take up a lot of space, so I just keep on pushing it on. Okay. I'm going to reach over here so I'm not grabbing all the classical at one time. This is Snow, 12 Inches of Snow. This is the Merry Winter.
Merry Widow.
Yep, Merry Widow. Here's another classical disc, but it's missing that. This is Sheryl Crow. And sometimes folks, they just plain out need a bath. Mattia McBride.
Martina. Snow here. Brandon Payne will take Snow.
He would? Okay.
Yes, he'd like
there we
that.
Go. Snow over there. Okay. This is a Matthew Sweet single. And the song is Time Capsule. Yeah, so a promo. Alrighty. This is Paul Westenberg, and this is a single. Paul Westenberg. Hey, you know who Paul Westenberg was in? Chime in there, Katie Segal. Is that the girl from Married with Children? It's a promo.
I think so.
This is the Goo Goo Dolls. Any BDQ Bach? I don't know. This is Dixie Chicks. This is Rush.
Carla Hunt wants to know what the shipping cost is.
Hey, Carla. So the shipping cost will be media, and it's based upon weight. Yeah, so.
LC wants Goo Goo Dolls.
I know that one. What's the shipping cost? I know that one CD would be $2.80, but if you get 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, and it's based upon weight, folks. So it ships media. So for instance, like 10 pounds will be $7.60. Hey, Nick, how are you doing tonight? Thanks for stopping by. What kind of psych or tropical? I don't know. I mean, I put these in boxes maybe over the winter, waiting for spring to come here so I can put them on the patio. So there we go. I didn't know I heard she sung. So LC would like Goo Goo Dolls. Okay, let's find some Goo Goo. Okay. And was there somebody after Goo Goo Dolls? Carol?
Squirreled Away said Rush.
Rush? Okay,
But
gotcha.
then 2 other people said Rush.
Who said it first?
Squirreled Away.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it's the first one who chimes in, folks. Okay. And Carol's calling in. It's based upon my view, what we see here. Okay. Got that. Buying space. Okay. You're welcome. Good. That's good. Nick, I trust you and yours are doing well. Okay. This is Peter Gabriel. This is another classical. Now, that's what I call Motown. This is Body Talk. The Language of Love, 1965 through 1995. It's a compilation, folks. It's got a lot of pop stuff on there. Foreigner, Spandau Ballet, Al Green Culture Club, Crystal Gayle, Champagne, John Waite, blah, 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 blah. I think I showed this. Well, absolutely. We'll definitely keep that in mind, Nick. If I happen to run across anything, whether I know it or not, you're welcome to chime in. Yeah.
So Buying Space would like Peter G.
Peter Gabriel. All right.
Mm-hmm. And Adam NC. Now that's what I call Motown.
All righty. Peter Gabriel, and now that's what I call Motown. Thank you so much. So I got these two put to the side. Thank you. All right. Now that's what I call Motown. Lifetime of Romance. Another Dixie Chicks. So where's 2 people chiming in for Dixie Chicks? Dixie Chicks. This is a single. It's Smash Mouth, and the song is Waste. This is ESPN Jock Jams. What's on a Jock Jam? Notorious Big, Club City, Jock Jam Cheerleaders, Luke, Will Smith, Backstreet Boys, Flatboy Slim, Salt and Pepper, Amber, House of Pain, stuff like that. Okay. Here's an Erasure CD single. Take a Chance on Me. Okay. Joe Nichols. Lenny Kravitz.
Adam NC want Jock Jams.
Okay, cool. Lenny Kravitz. This is a single, Heaven Help. Okay. Jock Jams it is. There you go, Adam. Woohoo. Alrighty.
2 Adams from NC. You and him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And we're also broadcasting on Facebook, so you may or might not see that in the chat if you're on YouTube. Opera Noobs, great voices from, yeah. This is an opera CD, folks. This is another classical CD. The World's Greatest Tenors. Look how thick this is, folks. I think it's a double disc. Chicago Symphony Orchestra, classical. Best of big band. So there'll be some jazz on here, big band jazz. Lynn Miller, Willie Herman, Good Man, stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. Grab another hand. I bet that's going to be the fun one. Oh, this is interesting. The Phantom of the Opera and Other Broadway Favorites. Here's your hit, Parade. This is 1941. Ellington, Andrews Sisters, Jimmy Dorsey, Exuvia, Cugat, stuff like that. Sammy Kaye. The Best of Rhythm and Blues. Charles Brown, Johnny Otis, Pee Wee Creighton, Joe Thunder, stuff like that. Here's 1942, folks.
Nick Speak says, "Hey Kirk, are you going to talk about some Fringe music records? I'm ready to buy."
You're ready to buy it? Well, if it happens to come up, Nick, we will definitely do that. Absolutely. Phantom. Did I miss one? Phantom of the Opera. Yeah.
Ah, Brandon, yep, wants Phantom.
Okay, good. Okay. This is 1943. There we go. 1944. 1945. The Warriors. There you go. All righty. The joys of CDs and how they stack and how they fall. Come on now. There you go. Got it done. All righty. Pardon me, folks. My grandma had those 40 comps. Now, that's what I call music. 23. Now that's what I call music. Volume 23. 20 chart topping hits. Fergie, Nelly Furtado, Pussycat Dolls, Justin Timberlake, Jessica Simpson, Nickelback, Kenny Chesney, stuff like that. Okay. Jimmy Wayne. Take care, Nick. Thanks for stopping by. This looks interesting. This is CDR, though. Sorry. This one, okay. New standards for flat picking guitar. Flat picking guitar magazine out of Virginia. I bet it's interesting. This is a country music compilation. Vince Gill, Martina McBride, Alabama, Terry Clark, Brad Paisley, Leanne Womack, stuff like that. This is a soundtrack for Silver. Yeah. Alanis Morissette. Well, Nick, if you're not gone, if you're still there, go ahead and plug your radio show and let people know about it. Nick does a radio show. Another classical piece. And another one. Carol?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Alanis or Atlantis?
Alanis.
Squirreled Away got it first, unless there's two separate.
Squirreled Away for Alanis? Okay, great. Thank you. Let's see if we can find it. I found it. Alanis. Thank you.
Buying Space as Hamilton.
Hamilton? Hamilton? I didn't know I had a Hamilton. Oh, Thomas Hamilton, the classical CD. There you go, Buying Space. Thank you so much.
She's keeping you on your toes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, here's another big pile. Now, this one's sealed, folks. North Carolina Classical Symphony. This is the Centurymen. What is this? I'm thinking it's a... I don't know. So it's sealed. Anyway, I think it's Jesus music, folks. Heavenly Melody Praises. It's Jesus music, but it's Asian. Taiwan. Okay. Here's another classical. Okay. Here's another classical. This would be like my mom trying to go through my records and say, "What is this? I have no idea what this is." And some of this classical music could be desirable. Might end up putting some of it on eBay to see how it behaves. Okay, let's see. Even this is Deutsche Grammophon, classical. Patty Loveless. This is the Boo Radleys, and it's a single. 12-inch single, not a 12-inch single. This is Deutsche Grammophon. It's another classical. This is one of those compilations, Body and Soul. Marvin Gaye, Smokey Robinson, Barry White, Commodores, DeBarge. Sounds like some Netflix and some chill music. Oh, I remember this guy, Eric Smallwood. He used to play around here. Annie Lennox. She was with, bonus points if you know what band Annie Lennox was with, and double bonus points if you know who band that she was in. Yeah. Okay. This is Pavarotti. This is on Deutsche Grammophon also. Here's a soundtrack for The Frightening Temptations. OJ's Beyonce, Shirley Caesar, T-Bone, Destiny's Child. Okay.
Carla Hunt. Oh, scroll to. Oh, wait a minute. Body and Soul with Elsie.
Body and Soul. Okay. There you go. Thank you, LC.
Buying Space wants Annie Lennox.
Buying Space will like Annie Lennox. Okay.
And Squirreled Away wants
Eurythmics?
Eurythmics, yep.
Well,
and buying Space says stop.
So Squirreled Away and Carla were commenting that Annie Lennox was in a band called Eurythmics. So Squirreled Away and Carla gets bonus points. Now, does anybody know another band that Annie Lennox was in? Okay, so this is for Buying Space. Thank you, Buying Space. Bonus points if you know that. Okay. Now, I got to find out what stop is. Stop. All right, give me a clue, give me a clue. Just give me some kind of sign there.
Okay, Squirreled Away.
I don't know what stopped is, Buying Space. I'm clueless there, so please feel free to chime in, Buying Space, and let me know what stop is. Hey,
hello, Dennis.
Yeah, we missed you this afternoon. I was live. So was Carol with
Paul.
Was with Paul, and we had some video games in us too. So yeah, hey, I still want to talk to you. Every time I call, I miss you. Don't know that one. Okay, I'll give a couple more people a chance. Pause because people wanted CDs.
Oh, okay.
And I was looking for a CD. Yeah. Taking a nap in the afternoon. You lucky devil. That's awesome. Okay. Classical. This is classical without a cover, but it is the Ultimate Mozart album. Another classical title, folks. The Catch.
Yep. Stephen Batten wants The Catch.
What is The Catch?
The Catch. Oh, that's the other band that The Catch and the Tourists is the other bands. Yep.
So yeah, The Catch. Thank you, Stephen. And then Squirrel comes in with Tourists. So there we go. We could have went live from Selma. I know, Adam. I know. I am so sorry. I feel bad. I felt bad all afternoon. I really did. George Strait, 22 more hits. Another classical. Looks like this box was heavy on classical. Another classical. That would have been so cool. I really want to do that from Selma's Go Live and sell some stuff down there. Absolutely.
2 of those rock albums? Is that what it was? The last two are Bach albums.
I don't know.
They're the same. Are they?
I don't know. I've already got them out of order.
Okay.
I think they kind of have the same format, but I don't think they're the same ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Third Eye Blind. Okay. Martina McBride. Now, 37. Now, that's what I call music, 37. 37 has Eminem, Bruno Mars, Katy Perry, Pink, Keisha, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Willow, Mike Posner, Taylor Swift, and so forth. Yeah. Soul Coughing, Sean Mullins.
And Adam NC would like Third Eye Blind.
Okay. Thank you, Adam NC. Let's get that over there. Make sure folks are on live chat. I understand that makes a difference. Third Eye Blind is one right here. Okay. Sean Mullins.
Sean Mullins, yep.
Sean Mullins, absolutely. Okay. And then, of course, the Phantom of the Opera. Yeah. Okay. Ricky Martin. Did I get Sean Mullins? I got Sean Mullins. And John Sedeka. Puff Daddy. Oh, Grandstand Gold. This is Volume 1, 14 Beach Music Classics. So if you're from North Carolina or South Carolina, you might understand this, but it's essentially rhythm and blues songs. Okay. I see the bottom of the box. I think this is a CDR. Winona. Madonna. Isn't she beautiful? Carol?
What? Puff. Brandon wants Puff.
Okay, good. Brandon would like Puff. Thank you, Carol.
I'm writing down some of them that I want.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm.
You better go ahead and put it in the chat before I start boxing these up again.
Oh.
Then it'll be hard for me to find again. So here's Puff one over here. Carol,
right.
I don't mind if someone doesn't chime in. Please chime in. I'm all about it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I just want to make sure everybody gets a chance to chime in.
Because I got that's why I'm waiting, because I got like 6 of them that I'll take if nobody wants them.
So I'm getting ready to put these back in a box. So, yeah.
Janet Jackson.
Okay. Just a second. Let me get through these. I'll get through this box. Le Bouche. So I had, DJ Ricardo, Rod Stewart, Robert Cray. This is crazy. The Embers open for the Rolling Stones. That is crazy. Somebody had open. So I showed this in the unboxing. This is Rod Stewart, and this is Storytellers.
Scrolled away, said Rod Stewart.
Rod Stewart? Okay, there we go. Rod Stewart for scrolled away. Okay, so I showed these in the unboxing the other day. It's this 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Storytellers. So 3 of them are beautiful. 1 of them has a mark. So Rod Stewart, this 1, this 2, this 3, and this 4. So they're $1 each. If you want all 4, it's $4. Okay. Okay.
He scrolled away, said Storytellers.
Would you like all 4 of them scrolled away? 1, 2, 3, 4.
All four.
Okay, great.
Sold.
Okay, folks, I just put my email in the chat. It's also scrolling at the bottom as a ticker. When you're finished with me tonight, or whether it's the end of the chat or if you're got to leave in 10 minutes, just email me all the titles and we can make it happen from there. Okay. This is classical. This is Nickel Creek. Is that country? Anybody?
What is it?
Nickel Creek? And it's another classical. Tom said he remembers paying $50 for that Rochester set. Was it a set of 4? Did it come in a box or one of those big old thingies? Yeah, that's awesome. All right, folks, I'm going to sneak around the counter and I'm going to put all these CDs back in this one box. Carol, I'm going to put this one box over to the side and then we can go through it. So, Carol, it's your job to keep everybody entertained just for a couple minutes.
Let me entertain you. Let me make you smile. Is this where I get to do Coyote Ugly?
I don't know what that is. I have no idea what Coyote Ugly
Coyote
is.
Ugly is a movie about some girls that were dancing across the bar.
Oh, sure. Do you have a bar?
No. And if I got up on this table, it would probably break.
Well, that might be fun to watch.
Adam Mincy, I'm in Rhode Island. Do I have a Rhode Island accent? Hey, Dennis Dew. Some people say I have a Rhode Island accent or a Boston accent. Depends on what I'm saying, I guess.
Cool. All right, Carol, I'm going to put this box over here, Carol. And so if you see anything coming up in the future, if nobody chimes in, let me know then so I can pull it.
Okay. Buying space. Right now I'm doing just earrings. And they're $2 a set.
I didn't show this right here. Okay, so this is going over here. All right, folks. I could literally go to midnight, but I'm not going to midnight.
You're not going until midnight?
I am not going to midnight, but I literally could. Oops. But, yeah. All right, here we go, folks. Ready for the next box.
I'm glad you're not going to midnight because you'd be sitting here alone.
I hear you. Okay, here's a pile. Here's a pile I didn't think I'd gone through, but if I did, please excuse me. This is pink. This is Simon and Garfunkel. It's a double disc, and it's the collected works. This is a single for Toad the Wet Sprocket. This is interesting looking.
I'll take Simon and Garfunkel. Oh no, Brandon's got it. He can have it.
Okay, Brandon will like Simon and Garfunkel. That's wonderful. Thank you, Brandon. I'll put that right here. I'm going to Wake Forest tomorrow, Brandon. If that works, let me know. This looks like an Asian symphony. It's called ICHING, I Ching Orchestra. Beautiful, folks. I Ching Orchestra. I Ching. Another classical. Another classical. I see the name Thomas Hamilton. If that means anything, buying space.
Elsie wants to know what single is Toad.
Okay, I'll find out for you. This is another classical. When they sing, it could be opera. I don't know. And here's another classical. Okay. What single is Toad? Fly from Heaven. Fly from Heaven. Okay. Hey, it's good to see my counter again. I hope everybody enjoys their CDs for many years to come. I do too, Adam. That's a good idea. Let's see what's in this box. All right, handful, please. And folks, I boxed these up months and months ago. Kenny G, Van Morrison, Ultimate Broadway. I'm not going to read everything on there. Tom Lura. This is a Willie. It needs a bath, but I think it will play just fine. This is Gran Torino, but it's missing the J card. So do I do this so I can buy some CDs? Carol?
Just yell it out.
Yell what out?
Oh, Braden Payne oh, wait a minute. Adam NC wants Van Morrison.
Adam NC will like Van Morrison. I can make
and
that.
Dennis do. How do I do this so I can buy some CDs? Just yell out the name. And
Well,
then
if he yells out, I may not be able to hear him. Just put it in the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comments. But Adam Record Crate, it says recordcrate@gmail.com is you email him.
Yeah, when it's all over with, you just email me what you committed to, and then that way we can make it happen. Okay, Van Morrison was for somebody.
Yeah, Adam NC.
Adam NC. There you go. Thank you, Adam. Okay. Did that one, did that one, did this one. Okay, great.
And the CDs are all $1.
Mm-hmm. I'm finding video games in here, folks. Put those to the side. I forgot who this is, folks, but it's just an orphan. Does anybody know who this is? Does anybody recognize that? $1994 Sony. It's an orphan, whatever it is. I'll put this to the side because I got a box up here at the counter. Songs that got us through World War II. We have a CD that says songs that got us through the pandemic. So this is a lot of jazz on here.
Dennis Dew says he'll take the video games.
I'm putting them to the side, Dennis Dew, absolutely. Louis Armstrong, Harry James, Johnny Mercer, Andrew's sisters, Peggy Lee, stuff like that. And folks, let me tell you, I've recently discovered Peggy Lee. Classical. This is Little Feat. Okay. This is classical. And another Tom Lira. Yeah. I think he did the song Hello Mother. Hello Father, here I am in Camp Granada. Or something like that. Yeah. Classic country.
Ooh, what's on there?
The Charlie Daniels Band, Johnny Cash, Tammy Wynette, Charlie Rich, Billy Swan, Lynn Anderson, Willie. Oh, I'm sorry. Check back to the matter. It may not be you. Feel free to. Oh, it most likely isn't you. And by the way, I do not have a key to your space. Yeah.
Dennis Dew says I love country.
I love country. Does that mean you would like? Okay, hold on just a second, Adam. Are you just making a general statement that you like country, or are you chiming in that you wanted this CD, Dennis Dew? I'm sorry, Adam. I just want to make sure everybody's understanding everything. I think he's just made a general observation that he likes country music. But Adam, do you mind if I wait for a confirmation from Dennis Dew? Talk to me, Dennis Dew, so we know what to do. Okay.
Oh, okay.
He was just saying. So you can go ahead and call this one, Carol.
Okay, classic country's the best for Adam and C.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, but you're just saying that classic country is the best. He can have it if he wants it. I'm so confused. Somebody make a choice. Who wants it?
Look, I got this CD. It's called Classic Country. Got another classical right here. This is the organ. Another classical. I didn't realize I had so much classical. Greatest hits from Guns N' Roses. Aren't they beautiful? Another classical. Ooh, this is a big one. 1, 2. It's missing a disc. So it should be a 3 disc, but it's only 2 discs. So anyway, I will check before I send these out. Okay.
Gun. Brandon says guns.
GNR.
Oh, GNR.
Yeah. Hey, Richard, how are you? Hey, Starman, how are you? Good time. Yes. We're making it happen. Okay. And then you call this one, I think, Carol.
Brandon wants GNR.
Okay, good. So what we're doing, I'm just going to go ahead and update. There are some people that may have just come into the room. So Brandon, I got this. So what we're doing is a CD sale. All the CDs are $1. These are CDs that typically wouldn't go in on the shelf for $3, $4, $5. And so they could have marks on them. It could be non-desirable CDs that would be at that price, and some of them are sealed. So if there's anything you're interested in, just chime in the chat. Carol is calling it based upon the chat that I see that she sees in StreamYard. And then when you're finished, just email me your winning titles and the price, of course, it's $1 each, to recordgrade@gmail.com. I think I said hi to Richard. And Richard, I don't think you were here earlier. You came and said hi, then I think you left. But there were some messages that people had sent to you or commented. So you guys are welcome to comment those again to Richard. And there you go. This is classical. This is another classical. But it's Matavante. This is Fantastic Strings, and it actually feels a little light, but it's there. It's on the Laser Light. You guys remember seeing Laser Light CDs? Oh, this looks interesting. Pottery Barn with Dirty Martini. So you know it's got to be loungy. Ella Fitzgerald, Lou Rawls, Billie Holidays, Tony Bennett, Etta James, Mel Torme, Shirley Bassey, Dinah Washington with Quincy Jones and his orchestra, Wayne Newton and Margaret Peggy Lee, and the beautiful Catwoman herself, Eartha Kitt. I don't clean the dollar ones by In Space. Some of them may just need. Most of them, I feel that most of them will play just fine. It's just that when it's got a mark on it, customers just don't like to buy them. So I always like to put the ones out on the shelves for sale. And so what I do in the spring, summer, and fall is that I take a couple boxes and put them on the patio for the weekend. The next weekend I put another one. This was for you, Richard. This is what this guy had to say. This is another classical.
Tchaikovsky.
And another classical. And here's this is a double disc. This great pianist. And I bet this is awesome. Steinway and Sons. Okay, great. All right, time for another batch. And yeah. However, I always recommend people never wiping with their finger, but you can do alcohol and cotton swabs if you can find any alcohol for sale.
Yeah.
This is South Pacific, but I'm sure you can do Dawn, and this is a soundtrack South Pacific. Here's another soundtrack. I mean, this is cool and all, but I doubt it would sell for $3. So I'll put it in the dollar bin. This is another classical. Ferrari musical series Carousel. Another classical. another classical. Ooh, Camper Van Beethoven. I love Camper Van Beethoven. All right, folks, this is a dual disc. It'll probably play just fine. It's just got some marks. Barbara Streisand and Barry Gibb. Guilty Pleasure. It's the full LP. It's a dual disc, two-sided disc. And so, yeah. Thought I would just remind everybody to hit the thumbs up. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, man, Adam, you took the McCartney. Richard, what are we going to do with these people? Yeah. I do have a disc resurfacer, but I don't have time to use it, folks. I don't have time to use it. Okay, I made it through that little pile. Let's grab another pile and see if we can make it happen, folks. All righty. Get rid of this. Okay, there we go. Soundgarden. Thank you, everybody, for coming, and I appreciate it. We have 300 people in the chat, and I thank you so much for that. Foo Fighters. Another classical.
Just 300?
Of course. Austin Powers.
He's so full of it.
I like this. Well, I like the background of this. Michael Damian. Oh, this is cool. Ghostbusters. It says it's disc 3, so it must be part of a set, but this is Dean Martin. Disc 3 is all Dean Martin. I have no idea what that goes with.
Scrolled away says Foo Fighters.
Foo. Okay, let's find the Foo. There we go. Got the Foo. We got the Foo.
Buying Space says Ghostbusters. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters.
Who did Ghostbusters?
Oh, wait a minute. Squirreled Away says Ghostbusters first.
Okay.
You got to type faster there, Buying Space.
Dennis, do put in something there, Carol.
Dean.
Yeah. I know we always want to get there really quick, but Dean Martin, just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. And yeah, so there we go. Dean it is. Dino. Hey, Dennis, too, I saw you with an image of a guitar. You're going to have to talk with me one day about this. This is classical piano music, I'm guessing. This is another classical. Rogers and Hammerstein, The King and I. I think I'm going to put these classical CDs on eBay on Friday, folks. No, you didn't.
Also said Guns before GNR was called.
Would you verify, Carol, would you verify the GNR? See who chimed in first. You just have to scroll up in the chat.
Brandon typed in GNR and then scrolled away, put Guns.
Okay, great. All righty. Yeah, so Brandon, and then Squirrel says Foo, and then Squirrel says Ghostbusters, and then, yeah.
Now, I don't know whether that GNR and Guns are two separate.
So the record is Guns N' Roses, the CD's Guns N' Roses, and GNR is abbreviation for that. It's very common. Okay.
So Brendan did say it first.
Yeah, so that goes to Brandon. Yeah. Well, you know what? Buying spaces, we can only go with what we see here. And so that's the only way we can do it. I'm not looking at everybody's computer. I'm just looking at my computer. And that's why I asked Carol to come in and to call it. Okay. Yeah. That is the easiest way that I know to do it and the most fair way to do it. Okay. Classical. Martin Lanigan. Kenny Wayne Shepherd. A Taste of Germany. Okay. I think this is Barbershop. The Brigadiers. Aerosmith. It is a problem, Squirrel, but I can't look at everybody's. I can only look at mine. You're welcome to come up here and stand beside me and look and see what I have, and you're welcome to bring your portable computer, but I can only go based upon what I see. So, yeah. So there we go. That's the only way I know to do it. I can't have you call everybody. I have to call for myself.
I'm sorry, by in space. I didn't mean to have that as an insult. I would never want to hurt anyone's feelings.
Wow, I love it. Another classical. Okay. Another classical. Another classical. This is Bach. That is true. That is true, Starman. Yeah. Another classical. Okay. Another classical. Another classical. Another classical. You sure can see the Bach. How many classical Bachs were there? Oh. Great. Oh, okay. Was this the one by in space? Bach, the great violin concertos? And sure. Oh, yeah. And this is information right there. I'm sorry, I just don't know classical music. Yeah, was that sufficient by in space? Hope you were able to see that okay. Yeah. So I got this pulled to the side. Let me know by in space if that's something you're interested in or not. Yeah.
She's passing.
Oh, that's cool. Ooh. I'm looking for PD. Oh, is that the guy with the cover on with the hair and all? I think I may have seen that. PD Bach. He was the organ player. Yes, I have some of that on vinyl. Yeah. Do you play vinyl by in space? Okay. This is a musical 2x2. This is a soundtrack, First Impressions.
Yes, she is looking for vinyl.
Okay, cool. Reach out to me in the email, and let's see if we can do some virtual shopping. This is Can. Another classical title. This one's Factory Seal, folks. Another classical title.
Bajovsky.
Beethoven. Another classical title. This is Factory Seal. This is An Evening of Jazz. This is a Baroque Christmas. What if it sounds like the Zombies star? Classical for Lovers. I may have seen this earlier, or it may be part of the series. This is the soundtrack for a Crying Game. I've yet to see that movie.
Oh, nope, she's not looking for records.
You're not looking for vinyl. Okay. Oh, that's fine. This is another classical piece. This is the Smithsonian collection of all-time radio favorites. 3 complete old-time radio shows. Burns and Alley, Jack Burns and Allen, Jack Benny and Edgar Bergen. That would be cool, Star. Star, I sold 2 zombie records last weekend. I love zombies. Well, I love that one record. Odyssey and Oracle. Okay, here's another handful.
Buying Space says Barack Christmas.
Okay. It's going to be Joy to the World of Baroque Christmas. Thank you so much. It's going to sound like the zombies doing Christmas songs. Incense and peppermint. This is, it falls under classical, but it's chants. This is a soundtrack for the Passion. Is it the Passion of the Christ? The Passion of the Christ. Okay. Folks, this is Rush. Okay. This is Soundgarden. They are a star. They are super desirable, and there's currently 2 pressings that are available, and my one distributor is out of the deluxe one. This is Sleepless in Seattle. This is Batman.
Buying is Rush, and Squirreled Away said Passion of the Christ.
All right, let's do Rush. Here's Rush. Okay. And here's the Passion of the Christ. All right, thank you guys. Okay, got these done. Okay.
And Starman says wow, and Dennis Dew says Sleepless.
I don't think Star was here when I showed that Wow CD, so I think he's just commenting on Wow, Odyssey and Oracle. Okay. Dennis Dew would like Sleepless in Seattle? Absolutely, sir. So this CD the case is just nice and shiny and slick. I'm going to look at the disc.
And Buying Space wants to know which Rush is that.
The one that's sold?
She says you sold one earlier.
I have no idea. There was Presto. Oh, did Squirrel get it? Presto was in there one time. And what was I just? And this is the 3 dots. Hold Your Fire. So Presto and Hold Your Fire are the ones that have sold. Okay, I got the Dennis. Thank you, Dennis. Okay. Okay. I'm not familiar with Zachary Richards, but it is Rhino.
Squirrel says he got the first one.
You're right. You're right. She told Bobby. Sorry, folks.
You look like you look like you're getting into trouble.
It's just funny. It's all good though. I have wonderful neighbors upstairs. Some of them are anyway. Folks,
Buying Space wants to know which one was the second one for Rush.
Hold Your Fire. Hold Your Fire. Yeah.
The red cover?
Yeah. Okay. Folks, this was part of a CD box set. I have 3 discs. I don't know if they were all, if it was 3 discs completed the box set, but I just have the CDs only, and I'll be glad to sell them individually, or I'll be glad to sell all 3 for $1 each. So whoever chimes in first, if you're interested, gets choice. Okay? You can choose 1, 2, or 3. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, here you go. Aerosmith, Pandora's Box. Disc 1, disc 2, and disc 3. Okay? Put that over to the side. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm almost at the end of this box.
Brandon Payne says all 3.
Okay, all 3 of the Aerosmith. Thank you, Brandon Payne. Uh,
Go on, Dennis, do.
I think this is kind of a fun sell. Yeah. Anyway, I think this is classical. This is Billboard Top Rock and Roll Hits 1969. Comes with a Camaro. And it doesn't.
63 Camaro?
Oh, this is Amphir. 69 Camaro. This is Amphir, the king of the pan flute. You know what? Everybody needs a Zamfir record if you don't have one. This is the Three Tenors. This is a world music, Afro-Latin salsas. Yeah, and love salsa music. This is Follies to this set. This is Chorus Line. This is the Apple Tree. And then I'll show them, and I'm going to verify it has one disc or two discs before I show it. All right, it only has one disc, but I'm going to show it anyway.
Braden wants Chorus Line. Brandon, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know what? If you've committed to something and you would like this from the first person that chimes in, I'll give it to you. It's a 2-disc set, but it's missing disc number 1. And there you go, Brandon. It's missing disc number 1, so it's got disc number 2. If you like it, you may have it free if you've already committed to something. Woodstock 2. Woodstock 2. It's got disc number 2, but it doesn't have disc number 1 in it. Okay. So there you go. It does have the little booklet with the naked baby boys. So there you go. Thank you so much. Okay. Got a little left here in this one box, and then we'll throw the box out of the way and go to the next one. Okay. Walk the Line. Hits of 1944. I love that font.
Stephen Batten wants Woodstock. We already got Chorus Line for Brandon, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Woodstock.
Woodstock.
The Pajama Game. Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. It's got a little sticker right here. It says winner 1999 Drama Desk Special Recognition Award. Yeah.
Squirrel. Dennis Dew says Walk the Line.
All right, Dennis Dew, thank you so much. Okay. Cabaret. Look at them dance. That's what Carol's going to do during intermission. This is Pippin. I have no idea. Tudor Age Music. It's on the Griffin label. No clue, folks. I have no idea what this is. I think it's an opera. I have no idea. That's just a quick guess. Look, The Passion of the Christ.
Again, did someone else want that?
We'll find out. Circus Ole. Ole! Circus. Ole! Okay, great. All right, I'm going to throw this box over here.
Buying Space wants Tudor.
Oh, well, Buying Space, would you tell us what it's all about? Oh, it does say on the spine Baroque. Yeah. Buying Space was all okay. So Buying Space for Tudor. Thank you, Buying Space.
You would also like Passion of the Christ. Good choice. There, Buy in
Passion of
Space.
the Christ. Thank you so much, Buy in Space. Okay.
I think I have the CD of that.
Yeah, this one.
I think my niece, I think my niece gave it to me one Easter.
Yeah, that was a very popular music when it was new.
Mm-hmm.
That was a real popular movie when it was
Yep.
new. Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
And I bet you the soundtrack is just wonderful.
I was only able to watch maybe 5 minutes of the movie, and it was just too violent for me. I turned it off. Yeah, so there we go. Folks, we got another pile right here. Let's see what we got here. I see. Sorry.
Is that Robin Hood coming through the woods?
It sounds like it, doesn't it? Somebody said it was something else. Here's some DVDs, but I'm not show those tonight. Oh, folks, I'm so sorry. There's so many classical here, but I'll go through them fast. Andrew Lloyd Webber, 20 classical favorites. Andrew Lloyd Webber. Acoustic guitar moods. And it's in a Windows update. Hootie and the Blowfish. This is the the Wallflowers.
Stephen Batten says charge.
Okay.
Charge.
This is the Glenn Miller Orchestra. It says the digital mood. When I first saw this, I thought it was an electronic record, but it's just like.
Dennis Jew says Hootie.
Hootie? Okay. Dennis
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Hootie and the Blowfish. There you go. Okay.
Adam NC wants to know what's on the Hootie. Just curious.
I only want to be with you. This has I Will Wait. You know what? It's musical chairs. I have no idea. I Will Wait, Wishing, Las Vegas Nights, Only Lonely, Answer Man, Michelle Post, Bluesy Revolution, Home Again, One by One, Desert Mountain Showdown, What's Going On Here, What Do You Want From Me? And
Hey, Kimba!
there may be a really cool song that I've heard on the radio, but I just don't recognize it. Hi, Kimba. Classical. Oh, wow. Elvis, that's his first record. Barbara Streisand, Babs. Okay.
Babs.
Yeah. Oh, Brandon Payne will like help.
Elvis.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I was waiting for you to call, Carol, and I interrupted. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Reach and grab some more stuff. Ooh.
Squirreled away wanted Elvis, but Brandon Payne's already got it. Sorry, squirreled.
Dinah Washington.
Dennis Drew said Barbara.
Yes, sir.
Babs Bryson.
Okay. Okay. Nancy Wilson. Brenda Lee Story. Oh, Travis. I think Kimma can talk about Travis. All right. So
Bryn.
Here's a big story. Is Richard here? Is Richard Dolan here? Anybody? I'm not going to show it now. I'm going to definitely.
Kimba said Bryn.
Brendan. Well, she was saying hi to Star.
Oh.
Starman. His name is also.
Oh, Bryn. Okay, I got it. Sorry about that.
His name is Brinley. So
yep.
Anyway.
Bryn.
Okay. So I'm not going to show the CD now that Richard would be interested in, just because I want it to be random in case he is here. But I don't think he's here. So
Yeah.
I love Richard. Classical. But if someone were to buy that CD I'm talking about, he'd be like, Adam. Jazz like you never heard it before. It's a jazz sampler. Okay. The Wiggles. Wiggles? Or is it Wiggies?
That's a kid's show, isn't it?
I don't know. I bought one of their CDs one time because they had cool guitars on the cover. Kids Silly Songs.
Yep.
They did the mosh. They did the monster mosh. King Tut. Hey, this might be kind of cool. Enigma. I love that music in the 70s. I mean, 80s, 90s. The hits of the 70s. B.J. Thomas, The Miracles, Paul Revere and the Raiders, Shalites, Helen Reddy, Billy Paul, Marvin Gaye, George McRae. Just some good stuff from the 70s, folks.
I'll take that if nobody else wants it.
Okay.
But if somebody else chimes in, you can have it.
Okay, we'll find out in just a moment. Classical. Ooh, Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass.
Tijuana Brass.
Matchbox number 20. I like to see the 19 Matchbox that were there before them. The Ambrosian Singers. All right, this is backwards. No, it's not. So it's called a family tradition. It's the Ambrosian Singers. Okay. The United States Air Force Symphony Orchestra. This is Christmas.
Kimbo says, haha, El Camino.
Richard is at the bar. Maybe we should call the bar. Maybe we should call the bar. King Tut.
Buying Space wants to know, is the King Tut sung by Stephen Martin? Then she wants it.
I don't know. Carol, we missed something up there.
What?
Scroll up to where Starman said the Wiggles were
Dennis
my
Dew says he wants, let's see, the 70s.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, Dennis Dew. Okay, King Tut. That's the name of the song. Okay. All right, just follow that order, Carol, and just make sure we didn't miss anybody.
All right, I'm scrolling back down. Buying Space says the Silly Kids song. LC wants Matchbox.
Okay. I'm all pause for a second. Okay. Kids Silly Songs. Let's call the bar. What's the name of the bar? I think it reminds me of something of Squirreled Away. I don't know if this was performed by Steve Martin or if it was performed by a bunch of people sounding like children. But anyway, does have the song King Tut, which was written by Steve Martin. So there you go. I'm gonna grab Matchbox and we can do that. So Buy-in Space, let us know if you like that one or not. And somebody said Matchbox. Matchbox for
LC. Yep.
Okay, great. And are we up to date? Let's call the bar. Can someone look up the phone number for the bar? I don't. And then
Buying Space says pass.
Can someone look up the phone number for the bar? Now I remember it had squirrel in the name. Does anybody else remember that? Yeah. Yeah. U2. Propeller Heads. The Police Live. Kid Creole and the Coconuts. You didn't grow up in the 80s if you don't know King Creole and the Coconuts. Arthur Fiedler.
Buying Space says U2.
Buying Space would like U2. Absolutely. Let's find the U2 for Buying Space.
And Brandon said Police.
U2. Brandon would like Police. There you go. Thank you. Okay, U2, then that. Okay, great. Thank you. All right. Bernstein. This is the Mistletoe Strings, Winter Wonderland. This is the Beatles, Love, 2-disc.
All you need is love.
It's a CD and a DVD. I've never watched it. I guess I missed my chance. Oh well.
If it doesn't sell, no, you haven't.
That's true. Okay.
Oh, Brandon wants love.
Brandon wants love. Who
Brandon,
doesn't?
you want love.
Okay. Maybe Brandon will delay picking it up by a day so I can watch it. No, it won't take me long. It might be some type of theatrical performance. I don't know. Classical. Mario Lanza. 20,
Brandon says sure thing.
Sure thing. 20 years of hits, 1940 to 1959. It's got 4 discs, folks. That's a quarter disc. It lists the songs on the back, but it doesn't list. But it does show people's faces, so that helps you. Okay. I don't think there's any Sex Pistols on there. Hooked on Classics. Oh, look, it's K-Tel. That's awesome. Romantic Treasures, another Romantic Waltzes, another one. So you guys can learn how to dance. Oh, wait a minute. How do we dance now in social distancing? Oh, I'm gonna grab
virtually.
Another. Yeah. Swing, Swing, Swing. Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Another 22 story songs and nursery rhymes. Brandon, that might be good for you. That fell. I'm not going to pick it up. This is classical from Vienna. You're going right there, and I'll put you together later. Andrew Lloyd Webber. Another classical. Another classical. The World's Most Beautiful Melodies, Night and Day. The Great Songs of Cole Porter. Reader's Digest. Dragon Tales. Sleep Therapy. Scientifically designed by Dr. Lee R. Bartle. This recording promotes the delta brainwave activity essential for a good night's sleep. I think we need to take the CD and listen to it, then mail it to other people, let it go around the world, and see if everybody gets a better night's sleep. So Star says the Love CD is just audio, not any visuals. So that means it's like 5.1 or Atmos. There you go. Another classical. Okay, let's see what's in here, folks. Oh, Susie Lewis.
Dennis Juice said the Sleep CD.
Alrighty.
And when you're done with it, Dennis, send it my way.
We'll send it around the world. There you go. Thank you, Dennis. Okay. Barbara Lewis. Oh, what a voice she had. Linda Ronstadt. So this one says Volume 2, Ella Fitzgerald. the Cole Porter Songbook, which is a wonderful record if I had that one before. Dennis Dew says, okay, Carol, he will do that. When he
Dennis
wakes
Dew
up.
says Linda.
Okay, he will like Linda.
Linda Ronstadt.
When he wakes up, he'll mail that CD to you. Linda Ronstadt. Thank you so much, Dennis Dew. Now, Dennis Dew, when you email me, you have to say Winter Light, okay? Okay.
Elsie wants Ella.
Ella Fitzgerald. Okay. Just trying to get some information about this, folks. I'm thinking this is one LP. Around midnight, Linda Ronstadt with the Nelson Riddle Orchestra. Okay. K-Star. K-Star. Joe Stafford. Another Joe Stafford. Look at that. Gosh, she was such an incredible singer. The Patsy Cline, the Last Sessions. Okay. Susie Bogus. "16 Tons of Boogie," the best of Tennessee Ernie Ford. I love it. Ooh. This is Japanese. K-Star. This is Japanese pressing, folks. How cool. Nancy Wilson. Okay.
Adam had to do his shake and bake. Dew wants Patsy Cline, Dennis Dew, and then he wants Ford.
Ford. What about Chevrolet?
Dodge. I prefer Toyota.
Is there such a thing as shake and bake?
Yeah.
Patsy Cline and Ford.
It's shake and bake when I helped.
This is Ford, Tennessee Ernie Ford. And this is Patsy Cline. You have to reference this as the Last Sessions. The Last Sessions, Patsy Cline. Okay? Put these over here on this pile. All right, let's see what we got right here. Nobody's chiming in with Susie Bogus. Oh my gosh, somebody wrote $30 on this one. It wasn't me. Another K-Star. Okay. You go over here. And my counter is almost full. I'm going to have to sneak around and put this in another crate and empty my counter. Ella Returns to Berlin.
Yeah, I'm that old, Adam NC.
Another K-Star. And another K-Star.
That's a K-Star.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to show some of the same artist. So the person who chimes in first gets to choose what they would like, or they may choose all three. Okay? It's just difficult.
Fine Space Found on Dead Road Dead. What does she mean by that?
I'm not sure. Maybe she's talking about Roadkill. Okay, folks, I got 3 Linda Ronstadt records. This is Greatest Hits Volume 2. This is Still Wheels. No, Heart Like a Wheel. And then this is the one with Aaron Neville. Cry Like a Rainstorm, Howl Like the Wind. Okay, so we got 3 Linda Ronstadts right there. Whoever chimes in first gets to choose 1, 2, or 3. So it's okay with me, Pretty Mama. It's okay with me. Same thing with this particular artist right here. Patsy Cline. Here's Patsy Cline. This has number 1 on it. Honky Tonk Merry Go Round. This has number 4 on it, Sweet Dreams. And this is Sentimentally Yours, Patsy Cline Heartaches. Yeah. Okay, I have emptied that crate, folks. I'm going to sneak around and I'm going to take these off the counter.
Dennis Do wants Klein.
Okay, so Dennis, do we have a total of 4? Would you like all 4, or would you like to tell me which one you would like, or ones you would like? Heartaches. Here's Patsy Cline, and this one's number 1, and this one's number 4.
Thank you for that explanation there, Buying Space. Ford means found on the road dead.
Oh. So Dennis, do let me know if you like these 1.
He says all of them.
All of them. Okay. Thank you so much. Well, that makes it easier when you email me. So I got an empty crate, folks. I'm going to sneak around, and I'm going to take these CDs off my counter, and I'm going to come back with another crate of CDs to show you. If you're having fun, put 1. Put the number 1 in chat. If you're having fun.
Wow, look at all the people putting 1s in.
Oh, wow. How many, Carol? Tell me who's doing it.
They're just lining up here.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well, that's
Keep
good.
them coming.
That's good to have a lot of fun on a Wednesday night during this pandemic.
Buying Space says the number 1. You said put the number 1 in the.
I did. Thank you so much for doing that. Okay.
Oh, and Kimber writes O-N-E.
All right, Kimber.
Oh, excuse me. What happens if you say 2? And you're having twice as much fun.
Oh yeah, you're having enough fun for yourself and someone else.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm an old lady and it's getting to be 10 o'clock and 7:30 last night and my head was ready to drop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, Carol, do we have time to do one more crate?
Oh, go for it.
Okay. Well, like I said, I have enough of these boxed up, and they're in the hallway that I could go to midnight. But I would prefer to have somebody here calling. I could go to midnight if somebody wants to come in and call with me and trade off with you. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I know better. I know I should be heading to bed soon. And there you go. Anyway, we're going to do this, folks. At least go through this crate. Thank you for being the referee, Carol. Oh my God. She's not the ring announcer. She's the referee. And I'm getting alerts. I need to clear these alerts so I can see.
Oh. That's my med time.
Call me. There you go. All right.
What do you want us to call you?
Looks like it's Great Italian Love Songs. Pop and Traditional Carols.
Mine? What?
Sean Colvin. Looky here, Brandon. The Police live again. Did somebody else? Did somebody else?
Who wanted the Police?
There was somebody who wanted the Police, but I only had one and two people chimed in. So, yeah.
Adam NC's got to wait until the shake and bake is done before it can go to bed.
Lenny Kravitz. B-52s.
Oh, Buying Space's Police.
Okay. We will do that by In Space.
Good job, Buying Space.
It fell on the floor, but I caught it. Okay. B-52s.
You got to have one of these things that Buying Space. Oh, let's see. Brandon said B-52. You got to have one of these things so you don't have to bend over.
I need to bend over. I need to stretch my back. So who gets the B-52s, Carol?
Brandon.
Okay. Thank you, Brandon. Yeah. Oops. I thought you reached for the stars with that. Louis Armstrong. Oh, here's another Louis Armstrong.
Ooh. The
Here's
same one?
No, it's a different one. Here's another Babs. Jerome Kern. I love that illustration on the cover. Pavarotti.
Luciano Pavarotti.
Marachi. Traditional Christmas music, Bing Crosby and people like that. Oh, country Christmas stars. Tammy Wynette, Gene Autry, and Ray Price. 37 Christmas favorites. Very cool.
Buying Space says Love Shack is awesome.
Yeah.
And Adam NC says, I'm sorry, I digress. Is that Love Shack, baby?
I think this is Latin. Carol Time, Christmas songs. Coldplay.
Dennis Dew says Bing.
I'm sorry, Carol?
Adam NC says Christmas Country.
Okay.
And then Dennis Dew said Bing. Was there a Bing Crosby?
There's this country all-time greatest records, Christmas all-time greatest records, and I said people like Bing Crosby. Bing Crosby, Tennessee Ernie Ford, Ella Fitzgerald, Beach Boys, Lena Horne, Nat King Cole, Glenn Campbell, Lou Rawls, Dean Martin, Merle Haggard. Yeah, on that one right there.
Is that the one that Adam NC wants? Country, Christmas Country?
No, Adam NC wants the one that says Christmas Country.
Okay. Okie dokie.
So Dennis
said yes.
Yeah. Is this the one you would like to get Dennis do? Is Christmas all-time greatest records? Is that the one you would like, sir? Or were you just commenting? Yeah.
And Buying Space said country.
Which country?
Which country, yeah.
I showed Latin, I showed Italian, I showed country music. Yeah. Yeah.
Dennis Dew says, yes, I want that.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I'll put this in your pile. You know, I've already packed another thing of dentist stew. I have to unpack and pack everything again and just divorce that way. Okay, this is A Country Christmas. Butch Randolph, Billy Kramer, Orion, Jerry Reed, Jordanaires, Bill Persett, Max Fagan, Scotty Moore, DJ Fontana, Butch Carr, and Ernie Reed on fiddle. I want to hear Orion. Which song does he sing? I'll put that to the side.
She said country and then the vomit emoji.
I
So
know.
no country for her.
Yeah, I saw that. Benny Goodman. Always like this cover. Kenny Loggins. I'll put this one to the side so I can hear Orion. The Pretenders, the singles. Tony Bennett. Okay. This is Spanish or Latin.
Buying Space says Pretenders.
Latin Christmas on piano. It's on the Polydor label, so maybe Star can chime in on that. Okay, someone said Pretenders.
Buying Space. Yes.
Buying Space is Pretenders. Okay. There you go. All righty. Here's a CDR, folks. Okay, I gotta move these CDs over. Make space. There we go. You guys.
What do you mean, Brandon? Newer country, like
Bro
Brian?
country. Bro country. Yeah. Allman Brothers Band. I'm guessing this is Mideastern, either folk or classical. I'm guessing. Country, Mountain Christmas. Oh, it's a card. It says it's a CD greeting card. I don't know who plays it, but traditional mountain instruments: hammer, dulcimer, mandolin, guitar, dobro, fiddle, auto harp, and string bass.
Skylar Anderson says Allman Brothers.
Tyler Anderson is alive? No way. Is that the Tyler Anderson I know?
Says Carolina State.
It does. Let's see. What's a clue? Let's see. What's a good question?
He said, "Yes, sir."
So the shop that I have in Wake Forest, who is the owner that died before I took it over? So this is cool because you can see right here, folks, that this is a greeting card. You can mail it to somebody. And it's got a little sticky adhesive. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. Could you imagine how bad the post office would turn this up? So Tyler, like Allman Brothers. Yeah. Okay. There you go, Tyler. JR. You're not. Brandon. I'm trying to identify somebody. Brandon giving the answer. Oh, my stars. There you go. Let's see. This one says, this is Andreas. Brandon. Not Brandon. Tyler. Who makes really good pizza in Raleigh that your sister knows? I don't know what this is. Star of Wonder, an acoustic Christmas celebration. I do have some Chapel Hill music on vinyl. Yeah.
But she doesn't do records.
She doesn't do vinyl. Yeah. Yeah. This is some talk of that. She does audio CDs. Yeah. What about cassettes? What about reel to reel? Yeah. All right, let's see what this is. And made a special note on here. But yeah, we like the Chapel Hill music. Poolside. There we go. There we go. Poolside it is. So Craig Keeper Ann made a note that these were marked. Okay. Bobby Osborne, Bluegrass Melodies, which I can use this CD case. It's a double discer. Bonafide Bluegrass and Mountain Music. It's on RCA.
Tyler says Poolside Pies.
Poolside Pies. He knows it.
Buying Space said no cassettes.
So this is a compilation, folks. Okay. All right, let's continue on right here. CDR. This is a jazz band called Foreplay. Okay. This is an orphan Jimmy Buffett. This is I'm guessing this is, yeah, it is. New Age. No. Because Jerry Douglas is Americana. So anyway, this is an MCA Master Series, and it's the Sounds of the Season. So I don't know what that is. Yeah. Here's a CDR. I'm just going to put it to the side so that I can use the case for anything that's broken if I put it on eBay and sell it. So I got a couple of rubber bands right here, which I need rubber bands. Thank you, Ann, for putting those out for me.
Buying Space wants to know who is in Fireplay.
Foreplay.
Foreplay, yeah.
Foreplay. It was produced by Bob James. We know him. Bob James, Lee Ritenour, Nathan East, and Harvey Mason. Jazz players. Yeah. All right, let's continue on. That's a CDR. The wedding of Rob and Vivian. I gotta do some recycling. More CDR. Okay. Here's another one of those world music CDs. Another CDR. Another CDR. Okay. Steve Winwood. Okay.
Brandon said, congrats, Rob and Vivian.
Absolutely. I'm going to have a mess to clean up tomorrow, folks. I'll tell you that. I'll be in Wake Forest tomorrow. I'll take all these CDs with me in case somebody wants to pick them up in there. So this is a 4-disc set, Sentimental Souvenirs. Someone tried to sell it for $2, I'm guessing, at a yard sale, but it says Great Romantic Melodies. Folks, you're talking about Netflix and chills. Let's make it happen. Yeah, congratulations. Buy-in Space would like Foreplay. Okay. Let's find some Foreplay. So there we go, Foreplay. Thank you so much, Buy-in Space. Put this on the pop over here.
I thought you were retyping Fireplay. Sorry about that, Buying Space.
Okay. Another CDR. I don't know why people bring in CDRs thinking I'm going to give them money for them. But anyway, this came from a junk store that closed up, and they reached out to me. Ooh, Heathen. David Bowie. Another CDR. Another CDR. I saved this, folks. I got to put this on the wall.
Oh, oh,
This is a real CD. Oh,
yeah.
and then this came in on a buyback. I never played it, but it's a Bruce Springsteen live, November 16th, 2002. It's a CDR, but I had to put that one to the side. One of these days, I'm going to listen to it. Okay.
Buying space. What are you passing?
I don't know.
And Adam says pass.
Well, they're talking some language I don't know about.
Buying space says I was the first time.
Pass. Did I have a band called Pass?
Darned if I know.
I need
Tyler wants to know what your Wake Forest hours are tomorrow.
11 to 4. They're 11 to 4, limited and restricted. Yeah. So mask up. Keep your children at home. I can't believe people want to bring children to a record shop in this pandemic. Can't believe it. I'm not saying you are, Tyler, but just in general. A Country Christmas with the Stars of Nashville. Sorry, folks, this just happened to be a dump. Looks like kind of got dumped on with CDRs in this particular box. I'm sure Ann inspected everything. CDR, 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 CDR. And they have the really thin cases that you really can't do much with. But I can use some of the other cases to replace if there's a broken case before I ship it out with eBay. Yeah, and by the way, folks, I have nearly 900 items for sale on eBay. So there's some CDs there too, folks, as well as vinyl. So please feel free to reach out to eBay and show some love, show some support. Okay. I got some video games here that are in that condition. Okay, this is an Orphan. It's Squirrel Nut Zippers. I can use one of those thin cases for that. It is real. Okay, here's a Meditations for a Quiet Night. Classical music, if you would, please. The Charlie Daniels Band, A Decade of Hits. It does have the back, but it's missing that J card. And most lonely. And so this crate is empty. So Carol, I understand. Yeah, you're exactly right, Adam, North Carolina. I'm gonna highlight this. So if you're in a local band and you released a record, it could have been a CDR. And so I could sell that. But I have to examine a little more. And they've been in a box for almost a year. What is my eBay name? Record Crate. Record Crate.
What's the difference between a CD and a CDR?
So you can buy blank CDs and you can pop them in your computer and make your own CD. And people did that for the longest time.
Oh, burning them.
Burn them. Yeah. You don't really have to list those. You really don't have to list those Brian Eno CDs, do you? I don't have to. If you're interested in the Brian Eno CDs, I'll be glad to do a live one night and have Brian Eno. I probably got a stack this tall that I need to list on eBay. That stuff is just super hard to find, the Brian Eno stuff. There might be one or two Brian Eno on there now, but I'm going to, just before I do list the Brian Eno, I'm going to remove those and then list them all at one time and say, folks, there's more Brian Eno listed. So yeah, there we go. So I'm just going to throw this out to anybody. Carol needs to leave.
I don't have to.
Do you want to do another crate, Carol?
Are you done with that crate?
Oh yeah, it was mostly CDRs, but I can go grab another crate. It's up to you, Carol. I don't want to hold you up.
I can't decide. Oh no.
No pressure. I mean, hey, life is wonderful.
I mean, I like hanging out with you, but
Like the pillow.
yeah, I think it's calling me.
Okay, that's totally fine, Carol. And then we can reach out tomorrow. Maybe do
Anybody want to pop in and take my place for another crate?
so tomorrow we can go back to that first crate, Carol, and pull some ones that you're interested in. Now, so here's the story. Carol's going to take off. If somebody would like to come in and take Carol's place and be the referee and call, I'll be glad to bring you on the screen and let you do that. I hate Richard missing all those. I know. I can't believe it.
Oh, you're such a buster there, Adam.
If someone would like to, we just love teasing with Richard. He teases with us. You guys see what he does to us, Carol?
Is that what he does?
He's a mess. But anyway, we like Richard. So if anybody would like to volunteer and come up and be the referee or the umpire or the caller, I'd be glad to do that. If not, I don't mind calling, but I just don't want to get a situation where I'm calling and someone's think I'm showing favoritism or not. But having a neutral person there.
You need a second person to say.
Yeah. If
who's
not,
first.
if not, we can say goodnight and do I have the number of the bar? Do we even know the name of the bar? Gosh, I would love to. What was it? Squirrel Hill? Squirrel here bar. It's
Adam says he would, but his shake and bake is finished and he's down to help out next time though. Because he helps, you know. I like that show. That commercial.
Oh, I found it right here. Let's see if I can copy it. Oops, can I copy you?
Buying space? You're late. I'm already crazy.
Now, I don't know if they closed early because of Corona restrictions or not. But here's the phone number, folks, if anybody would like to call. I don't sound that bad, Carol. Yeah. But it's totally okay if
well, I grew up and I had a friend whose husband was in the Navy in Quonset here in Rhode Island. And she was from Durham, North Carolina.
It's Durham.
Durham, North Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah. We need to call. Yeah. Live on the air. Adam, can I text you a link to join me tonight right here, and then you can do it. I can bring you on screen if you like. Just say the word. Anybody, I'll be glad to. If you'd like to sit in Carol's place and call, be glad to do that and keep it going. If not, we'll just call it an evening, and we can.
You need to go home and go to bed.
Did I look that down?
You got a long drive to go home. I
overslept this morning, so I'm okay for a little while. Yeah. Carol, if you knew how I needed to make money to keep this business afloat, you know.
Well, that's why I want to stick in there with you.
I know, but I appreciate that. But, you know, I'm open to what everyone would like. Okay, so here we are. No one's volunteered, which is totally cool, no pressure. But we're just waiting to hear from Adam and see if he's going to join us, and then we're going to call the bar where Richard could possibly be.
So Richard Dolan?
Yeah, I don't know where Richard is. He could be at the bar. I don't think he's here listening to us. It's like you were asking if they have Prince Albert in the cast. I think Richard's a fixture there. I think people know him. Yeah.
Yeah. I know that one there, buying space. Do you have Prince Albert in the can? Well, you better let him out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's totally okay. We're not picking on you, Richard, if you're watching the replay. We're just having fun. We like you. And you're about to eat something good. That's totally cool, Adam. That's totally cool. Well, we'll have to find out when Richard's going to be there and see if we can place a phone call to the bar. All right, folks. With that said,
No, do another case.
are you sure?
Go ahead. Go for it.
Okay. Another crate. We will do it.
No.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Go for another crate.
It won't take too long. So there we go. So, oh yeah, I wanted to go back and see how many ones there were. I was around the other side of it. What did I miss?
Oh, a ton of them. All 300 people said that they were
I don't see any. I don't see any. Carol?
You're full of it.
I know, but I don't see any ones.
Oh, you didn't go back far enough. It was Dennis Dew, Stephen Batten, Brandon Payne, Adam and NC, LC, Starman, Buy-in Space, El Camino, Kimba.
Okay.
A whole ton of people.
A whole ton.
A whole ton.
2 tons of fun.
Carol for the win. Yes, Tyler. Tell him.
Oh, ask Tyler if he's out of school yet.
Ask him what?
Ask him if he's out of school.
Tyler, are you out of school yet? Oh, Tyler. Woo, are you awake, Tyler?
Okay, if we don't have any CDRs, this could be a good crate. Okay. All right, here we go, folks. I cleared the counter, so here we go. The last one of the night. Carol for the win. Carol for the win. Okay, great. So as you eat, Adam, you can see what we have right here. Oh, this is a good one to start with.
Yes, last day was Monday.
Travis. Well, congratulations. CDR, CDR, CDR. Oh, look. I love that image. I love it. This is Frank Sinatra Gold, New York, New York. The songs, the music. 101 strings play Frank Sinatra. It's on 3 discs. Okay. This is classical. We still watching. Nora Jones. Corrine Bailey Ray. I don't know where it's on Capitol. Still. Mary Chapin Carpenter. James Taylor. Desiree. Ooh. Widespread Panic.
Squirreled away said Nora.
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 Okay, there you go, squirreled away. All right. Dashboard confessional. Ukrainian songs and ballads. Okay. Italian love songs.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. The White Cliff of Dover. 50 of the most loved records of your life. Volume 1. The Cracker Barrel Old Country Store Old Time Holidays.
Buy-in Space says UK.
UK. There's a band called UK, but I don't remember seeing a CD by them. Talk to me what we're talking about. UK. Is there a CD I showed that was UK? Ukrainian? Is that what you're thinking of? Buy-in Space, the Ukrainian Is this it? Just let me know in chat. Ooh. Got Swing. Christopher Puckett. I'm not familiar with him.
Any relation to Gary Puckett?
Don't know. Could be his son. This is Dean Martin. Down with the Prime. Thank you, everybody, for being here. The best of Sade. I love me some Sade. Breakaway Malaga.
Buying Space says UK songs and ballads.
Okay.
And Dennis Dew said Dean.
Dean. Okay. I thought maybe Dennis Dew would like this. He chimed in on a Dean Martin earlier. Okay. Moby. Alicia Keys.
Ooh.
Stevie Ray Vaughan. The Evolution of Dub at King Tubby's. Dub Gone Crazy, 1975 to 1979. Bella Fleck and the Belltones. The Wiggles Dancing. Avalon. This is a CDR, but I got to show it to you, folks. This is so cool. This says, to Brian from Tanner. I think that's Tanner Johnson. And Brian's program at St. Philip Preschool, December 15th, 2005. Isn't it awesome? That is so cool. That deserves to go on the wall somewhere. CDR.
Dennis Dew says Stevie Ray. And Buying Space says Bella Fleck and the Fleckstones.
Okay. Okay, Stevie Ray, Bella Fleck. Bella Fleck. Thank you. Put it right over here. Okay, let's see where we are now. Rebecca St. James, and I think that's got some sunlight fade right down the middle of her face. Green Day. Cheerio. Free. I think that's a Jesus record. Totally Awesome 80s mixtape. This is electronic music. Gypsy Kings. Okay.
Scrolled Away said Green Day.
Green Day. Who? I'm sorry?
Squirreled Away said Green Day. Oh, but Brandon came in first on Green Day.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm not sure what to do now. You called it the squirrel first, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it's going to go to squirrel since you called it to him.
But Brandon was in first.
Yeah, but because you called it first, you said Squirrel Away with Green Day. I feel like I'm just going to give it to Squirrel Away. Brandon, I hope that's okay, sir. Okay. I have no idea what this is. It looks like something that was in the Arabian Nights movie. It's all in a language I cannot read. It's either It looks like it could be Russian, but it does look like some type of military.
Squirrel said, "Give it to him."
Oh boy.
Brandon says, "Anyone else?" And it would be, but no. Did I take that right?
Agnostic Front. It's an orphan. Super Funk. Hold up. Super Funky.
You two kiss and make up, will ya?
That's not going to happen. This is a compilation. Young MC, Paul Johnson. I don't know exactly what this is, folks, but it looks super funky. Dub Wise, Dub Music, folks. It's a compilation. A lot of people are on here. River. I don't know River, but it's a single. The Three Tenors. Their first ever Christmas concert, brand new recording, is seen on public television. Andrea. Okay. We're probably halfway through this crate here, folks. Yeah. Adam, what are you having for dinner? Deep Forest.
He told you he's having shake and bake.
I don't think he's having shake and bake. Big bands of the swing years. Oh, Party Starter, 80s mix. Culture Club, Jay Giles, Diva, Bangles, Billy Idol, The Knack, Katrina and the Waves, Tommy Tutone, Aha, Dixie, Midnight Runner, The Go-Go's. Retro Lunchbox, Squeeze the Cheese Ingredients. Oh, Wang Chung is Skate Club, Boys Don't Cry, The Waitresses, Berlin, Haircut 100, Madness, Soho. If I was a hair cutter, I definitely would name my shop Haircut 100, and I would have the inside theme like the 80s.
Dennis Dew said the 80s.
Okay. So this is for Dennis Dew. The Fix, Murray Head, Flock of Seagulls, Musical Earth, OXOs, Scarilli Paludi, and Q-Phil. That looks like a fun one. This is Metro Station. It's in a different case. It looks like it was in a library or something at one time. Orange County Library. I don't know anything about this, folks. Metro Station. Techno Bass Domination, Beat Dominator. That'd be good for you to play at the stoplight. Paul Young, the singles collection. It's not in the correct case. It doesn't have the tray card, but it does have the J card. This is some kind of orphan right here. I have no idea what it is, but it really doesn't say much at all. I really don't know what it is, folks. I would have to play it to be more familiar with it. Okay. This is the bonus CD for Moby with a song with Gwen Stefani, Nancy Griffith, Diana Krall, The Very Best of Otis, Elvis Costello. Hey, Bill G. Oh, Bill G, how are you? This is a blues compilation called The Great Tomato Blues Package. It's got 45 classic blues songs. It's a 2-disc set.
Dennis Dew said Nancy.
Nancy Griffith. Okay.
And then Squirrel said Diana Krall.
Okay, so I got Nancy Griffith. Here's Anna Crawl.
And Tyler said Otis.
Here's Otis. There you go, folks. All righty. Let's get back to the... Oh, this is interesting. This is a Ford CD of the Ultimate Dance Hits, performed by the Starlight Singers. Gin Blossoms. This is One Accord and It's Falling for You. It looks like it's a private press. From Durham. I'm thinking it's a vocal group or a choir. I mean, vocal like a cappella. Anointed.
Buying Space says Blues Comp.
Okay. The Great Tomato Blues Package. There you go. My pile's getting bigger. Over to my left. Oh, that Diana Krall is on Impulse, so I hope it plays okay. Are we caught up?
We're caught up.
Bob Marley. This is De La Soul, Mission Impossible. It's got an Edward McKay sticker on it. You know where I got that from? Steve Robinson. It looks like it's a private press. Don't know anything about it. Diana Krall. Banana Foster. I love the packaging. And I showed Anointed. Okay. Getting close to the bottom, folks. REM. Oh no. I'm not going to show this one. It's not very apropos for the season.
Brandon says De La Soul.
De La Soul, me, myself, and Brandon. Brandon, when you pick that one up, we might have to crank that one up. Okay?
Brandon said REM.
REM. Okay. Which might be in my hand. I lost track. Oh, here it is. REM. Okay. Are we caught up?
Mm-hmm.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Jackie Gleason, a very interesting cover. Nora Jones. Music from the world of Trace. Trace Spotting 2. Okay.
Trance or Trace?
Trance. TRANCE. Trace Spotting 2. It's a style of music. Trance. I know it's late. Am I saying it right? This
I
is
don't know.
60s compilation called Good Vibrations. This is basically a new wave compilation called Stolar. Okay. This is a 2-disc set, Prophet. This set, folks, is called The Prophecy of Panic. I'm guessing it's hip hop, but I can't confirm or deny that. East River Pipe. This is a compilation. No, it's not a compilation. It's on ATO, which is the same label as Dave Matthews is on now. I think the band is Area 52, folks. That's all I know about. it. Okay. I think these are all CDRs. Yeah, I'll put this to the side. Don't want to mess with them now. Okay.
Sorry, I got thirsty.
Word of God. It's okay. Did I say word of God speak? Prophecy Live. I might send that one to Sandy. Golden Valley Crusaders from songs from the home place. Looks like it's bluegrass to me. It is. They did a cover of Easter Brothers and yeah. Okay.
Just say hi to your cousin.
This is wow. Someone said wow earlier. Carrie, remember that? 1999, the year's 30 top Christian artists and songs. Let's see who's on
Yeah,
here.
somebody did say wow, but I think they meant it in another context.
Yep. Yeah. Lots of people on here, folks. 3 songs, people. WWJD. Elvis Costello, the best of. Here's another wow, 2001, the year's top 30 Christian artist. Yeah. Here's Pink. That's the second Pink I remember tonight, folks. Gypsy Kings. Yeah, Gypsy Kings. Okay. Soul Asylum, another Naked Baby. Little House of Groove. I like that cover. This is a compilation. Snap, Annie Lennox, Hathaway, The Soul System, Snap, TLC, The Movement, LA Style, KLF, Dr. Alban, Mood Swings. There you go. The Best of Huey Lewis and the News. Timepiece, The Best of Eric Clapton. Stevie Ray Vaughan. And the last one is Radiohead.
Dennis Dew says I will take the wow CDs.
Would that be both of them, Dennis? Or at least there was 2 of them in this go round. Would that be both of them, sir? I gotta find them first, or re-find them. Okay, here's one. Okay, we're waiting.
Yes, he said. Okay. And Buying Space said Clapton.
Clapton. Okay. Here's Clapton. I gotta find the other wow. Okay. With the other wow. Wow. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay. Yes. Wow, I say. Wow. Thank you, everybody, for staying with me tonight. I appreciate it a bunch.
That wasn't hard at all.
No. So, folks, I probably have this many more that I could do. And so I'll have to do it another day. And I think I've gone back more than where the wow should be. I may have overlooked it. Oh, here it is. So here's the other one, Dennis, too. So I got a big pile. Folks, go ahead and send me send the email, if you would, please, to recordcrate@yahoo.com and let me know the titles. And before I invoice you, if I'm shipping them to you, before I invoice them, I'll be glad to double check the disc. And if it just looks like it's so poor, I'm just not going to charge you for it. Thank you, Dennis, too. It was wonderful. Thank you. And Dennis, too, please feel free to reach out to me. I won't be in Raleigh tomorrow. I'll be in Wake Forest, but please feel free to reach out to me. Here's my number, gang. Can we?
Sure, Tyler. Yes.
You can. You can, Tyler.
And thank you, Brandon.
Brandon says, thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Brandon, for being here. I appreciate it. Answered that. That's my phone.
Thank you for everybody.
Yeah.
Hit that thumbs up.
So I'm in Raleigh. I'm going to Wake Forest tomorrow. I'm going to take all these CDs with me to Wake Forest in case anyone would like to stop by and pick up the ones they had. Tyler, if there was something on that you saw tonight in the video, if you're watching the replay, please feel free to reach out to me. Dennis Stu, thank you so much. I'll be in Wake Forest tomorrow. The video games are in Raleigh. I don't have very many video games. I think I took them all from Wake Forest because I've been selling them online, not only live YouTube, but also on eBay. And so I got tons of CDs, video games. And what else? I have no idea. Lots of things to catch up on, folks. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I appreciate Carol being the umpire, the referee, the caller, the defender of the, the big water ball. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Buying Space and cool things like that. And hey, if you're interested in being a caller for another episode, I'm sure that would be cool. Now, Carol, we also have to reach out tomorrow because there was some CDs in the first crate that you're interested in. I have the first crate over there, and we can.
I'm emailing them to you.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that will be fine. And there you go. My screen just went blink. I would take the games you found tonight. That's not a problem, Dennis. I got a big mess of CDRs and games right here in front of me and over there, so we will make it happen. Oh, I got my computer. I can show you. Yeah. So there's a big pile of mess right there. I wish I had a forward camera. Right here. There's a bunch there. There's a bunch there. I was just stuffing them as I was going through the stuff with the CDRs. There's even some cassettes I found in there. Yeah, and all. But hey, tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, I will be here in Raleigh, and I will do coffee and vinyl. So if you're free, folks, join me tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock for coffee and vinyl. And then I'll sneak up to Wake Forest for the day. 11 to 4 is the plan for Wake Forest tomorrow. But anyway, thank you much. I appreciate it, everybody. Carol, thank you much for, I'm going to bring Carol up a little bigger. Yeah, thank you much, Carol. Carol, do you have any auctions coming up? Carol does jewelry.
My auctions are sporadic.
Okay, she does sporadic.
I never know when I'm going to be on an auction, but if anybody wants to invite me, excuse me?
Do you post them on your Facebook page when you're going live?
Sometimes I don't know till the last minute.
I understand, yeah.
But
there you go. We're trying, folks. Yeah. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate it. Be sure to tell Stephen I said hi. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And rock and roll. Yeah. Carol, if you hang out right there, I'm just going to end the protest.
Okay.
In the broadcast.